everyone, I'm Jiyeon Kang, and I'm presenting my thesis, Wearable Self, Your Data Journey. What I'm wearing now is my thesis project, this is necklace. So it's a data-driven design project to create personalized items generated by users' data. It's an attempt to create meaningful connections between our quantified self data and our physical self. Through this project, I plan to create new opportunities for users to interact with their data, and by turning those data into tangible objects they can hold and wear, it achieves personalization in fashion and expands the designer's role. So, starting my graduate study, I tried building personalized user interfaces and services by analyzing users' data, and I often use my personal data as a medium for my design. And I also worked at a data analytics company as well. These our experience inspired me to think of a new way to use those personal data. So my thesis, Wearable Self, is positioned where data visualization meets digital fabrication, where visualizing self data and jewelry making is driven by digital fabrication technology. So by converging those different areas and technologies, my project was positioning personalized fashion and attempts to create a new business opportunity through customization. So we are living in a world where our personal data is constantly being collected every second. Data dashboards are used for monitoring those data streams. It's no secret that large media companies use our data to build advertising algorithms to create targeted ads and personalized user experience such as social media feed. So with the maturity of the market, there has been a growing trend of quantified self and out there, and since the wearable technology has led us to effortlessly track our activity data such as steps, heart rates, sleep patterns, and real time. So researchers suppose 1 million users use Fitbit wearable tracker for an hour every day, but most of Fitbit users use stop using Fitbit after 6 months. There are lots of runners in the city. Through the observation, I found there are big user groups for my thesis who are tracking their data actively and passively. So I decided to use those step data for creating visualization because it's the data that everyone could have. There were some presidents in data physicalization who attempted to turn those computational data into art. And I was also inspired and researched on some projects that use data gathering as express self-identity. So those research and observation made me rethink of our data ownership and our relationship with data in this age of big data. So in this context, I came up with a unique idea that, like, what if we wear our data on our bodies? So to envision this idea, I've set up a design production process from data gathering to digital verification. So after figuring out how to collect and visualize the data, it became a repeatable process for annual data. So to gather a year of daily step data, I use my iPhone Health app and as well as the Fitbit dashboard, since those applications automatically count my steps. And I also collected other people's data. So that video is a demonstration of how the data has been checked throughout a year. And then I visualize the step data with V3, which is a JavaScript library. So I got these various shapes from the regular graphs. and it implies the metaphor that our everyday movement creates with its unique patterns in life. By going through those digital fabrication processes like laser cut and I got those tangible sets. So I've gone through countless prototyping process to turn those visually generated data visualization into tangible items. Trying out with different materials like fabric, wood, leather, and binary plexiglass. So the material exploration of my thesis was a key part of my project. The reason I chose finally chose plexiglass as the material was first it visually represents my idea of real Rivera, and the overlaying colors create a singular month as color mixed together. And my project is in a fashion context, so I looked up the seasonal color trends, which is time-based. These are also initial design for my earrings with seasonal color scheme. So Wearable Self is mostly generated by data which raised me a new question like machine generated design in this case with artificial intelligence. So each layer creates a singular shape that represents a week within the month. So each shape going upwards based on how many steps you take. So through the handcrafting making process, I realized the value of craftsmanship, and it was really interesting to touch and feel the tangible pieces to share the visual generate from the screen your, and your phone. So these are the earrings and necklaces in real life. The final product of my thesis is a collection of personalized jewelry, such as necklace, earring, keychain. In terms of look and feel, I use a bright color scheme which conveys a witty and lively feelings of modern woman. And it also represents my concept that makes the numbers and boring data fun. I also created some sellable earrings made of the material like silver and glaze. And many of people I showed my wearable self pieces wanting to submit their were willing to submit their data to me to get their own item. It shows the potential of the idea and interest in the marketplace. So I have been also building a business platform website that people can order their jewelry by submitting their data to the website. So this will be a start model to see how to transform other people's self data into design programs. The initial user experience of the website will include the process from collecting data and submitting data to the website and choosing color and customize their material. Light forms illogical patterns which is haphazard and full of beauties. My project implies the same metaphor. So my data jewelry stands for embracing the ambiguity of life rather than being obsessed with small numbers. Because the shape of my data jewelry represents the certain illogicality of life, which doesn't form a perfect circle, but still beautiful, abstract, and ongoing. So I would say my project is an artistic approach to cherish these moments of life. Our everyday movement is creating beautiful patterns in life, no matter the numbers we display. So through this project, I'm making creating their unique patterns of life by finding data into tools. I've been really happy working on this project, taking a new approach using my obsession with numbers and data in a very fun